We're having a look at the subtopic court, and here I was mentioning to you about the various court etiquettes or what was happening in the darbar, and I'd also asked you to imagine that you're watching one of those movies where you can see a court or a darbar being held. So once the emperor sat on the throne, no one was permitted to move or leave without permission. You could not just stand up and start walking here and there and all over the place. You have to respect the emperor, all right? The emperor actually controlled your life, because if the emperor was upset with you, he could have you killed. Everyone had to stand up when the emperor entered. So remember, everyone used to be seated waiting for the emperor, and then the emperor used to enter and they all used to stand up for him. And only when he sat down that the other people sat. Proper addresses and etiquettes were followed. So everyone was addressed properly by their title, the rank they held, the title they had. In fact, whoever entered the court after that to present whatever, anything, any documents or any information, they were always announced. And you had to be very proper and you had to have etiquettes. Prostration was done. The higher the status of the person, the deeper it was done. And sajda was complete prostration. So prostration here would mean you have to bend down, you have to bow down. Complete prostration would mean something in Hindi what we call dandvat, or what you see a lot of people doing towards priests, where they would lie down flat on the ground in order to show respect. Not priests, I mean, you do it, a lot of people do it when you go to temples. They lie down totally on their stomach. That would be sajda. Shah Jahan started some protocols. Under Shah Jahan, Chahar Taslim and Zameen Bos was done. So Zameen Bos was kissing the ground. You're not lying down here, but you are bending down on your knees and then you're kissing the ground. So that was Zameen Bos. What was Chahar Taslim? So Chahar Taslim was a mode of salutation which begins, now I want you to slowly imagine as I tell this to you what it is. So in Chahar Taslim is a mode of salutation which begins with placing the back of the right hand on the ground. So the back of the right hand on the ground and raising it gently till the person stands erect. When he puts the palm of his hand upon the crown of his head. It is done 4 times. Taslim literally means submission. Strict protocols were followed. Akbar started a new He started something very new, and this was called Jharoka Darshan, as the imperial authority became a part of popular faith. Now, Jharoka Darshan becomes very popular with the people, and these two words, Jharoka Darshan, are very interesting to see. So, what is a Jharoka? A Jharoka is basically a balcony, right? So, a balcony is a Jharoka. Now, if someone goes and stands on the balcony, where are they standing? They are standing on the Jharoka. We're okay so far. But Darshan, the subjects of Akbar or the people of Akbar's reign, they all loved him. They would come to see him. They wanted to see that the emperor was hale and hearty. So they would all come under the balcony to see Akbar. Now it's very interesting that the word darshan has been used, because when do we use the word darshan? We use the word darshan when we are going to visit the place of worship of a god. Darshan karne ja rahe hain, you know. So mostly it would mean you're going to bow down in front of a god. But here, people are coming to do darshan of whom? Of Akbar. Now, doesn't that mean that the Mughal emperor is placing himself on an equal position to that of God? If some people say no, it doesn't mean he's placing himself on equal position to that of God. It will most definitely mean that he is showing his power by saying he has been chosen to rule. He has divine power And this whole idea of darshan, that people can come to see him, it's him showing his authority as a mode of popular, or as a part of popular faith. In the court, festivals were also celebrated. You had solar and lunar birthdays of the monarch, they were celebrated. And in these birthdays, things were distributed according to the weight of the monarch and distributed in. Things were measured according to the weight of the monarch and distributed in charity. And they also celebrated Nowruz, which is the Parsi New Year. Parsi would mean people following Zoroastrianism, or the people who belong to Persia. Persia in today's time is Iran. Remember, Akbar made Persian the court language. So Iran was given a lot of importance. Thank you.